Welcome to Toronto. This is the Paulick Report News Minute Queen's Plate edition. I'm Scott Jagow along with Ray Paulick. Excited to be here in Canada for this prestigious event. It's the 160th running. I know you've been here before. I've been to Woodbine, but I've never been to the Queen's Plate, so I'm especially excited. It's the longest continuously running race in North America.
That's right. They had the post positions today, a full field of $14 million purse. And they did it the way that they drew the Kentucky Derby for a number of years, where they had a draw for the connections to choose their post position. And the connections of Avies Flatter, the favorite, just happened to draw 14th and last, so they got stuck with whatever was left.
Whatever was left. But the last few picks, it was kind of interesting. The one filly in this field of 14 was, had about 4 choices left, and her connections went with the rail, the one post. Right. And then Avies Flatter ended up getting the outside post. Their connections talked afterwards about that decision-making process.
It's a 1.25 mile race. The first turn is a long way off. My horse has tactical speed. I would hope to see him sitting just behind the first group, tuck over, save some ground, and if all goes well, we'll see how it goes.
We've always had a lot of luck in this race, kind of saving ground and, had great trips when they've been inside trips. With the way that she runs, if she's going to have to come from off of it and then go, 3 wide and 4 wide, it makes her job a lot more difficult.
Well, Avies Flatter was installed the 5-2 morning line favorite. The filly Desert Ride, 8-1, 5th choice in the wagering. I was a little bit surprised that they made the 2nd choice in the morning line, One Bad Boy, trained by Richard Baltus, traveling to Canada, where all of these horses were bred, to run the Queen's Plate. 7-2 2nd choice.
Yeah, from California. His last race was over the Tapeta surface, which is what Woodbine has, so I think that's one reason. And the other reason is he faced Omaha Beach, who was going to be the favorite for the Kentucky Derby, so he's got some back class in there. And the other storyline here, besides the 2 we've mentioned, is Mark Casse. Mark Casse has 2 horses, and obviously he won 2 of the 3 Triple Crown races, and one of his horses in here is probably gonna vie for favoritism. That's Skywire. And Casse, up on stage at the post position draw and afterwards to us, was extremely confident in this horse.
I think this race is made for him. I've thought that for a long time. I think Skywire could be a sneakingly good horse. I'm anxious, and he'll probably get that chance in the Prince of Wales. His only race on the dirt was extremely good. So he's a versatile horse. I think the 1.25 miles is great for him, and he's training really well. So I am pretty confident.
Well, Casse's other horse in this race, Federal Law, is one who raced on the lead last time out here at Woodbine. But it's interesting, Mark said he will not win on the lead in the Queen's Plate, which means he's going to take Federal Law back. He said he's not sure he can get 1.25 miles, but he knows he can't win at 1.25 miles on the lead.
Jamie Spencer is coming over from Britain to ride that horse. Interesting.
It's a $1 million race.
Yeah. All the horses in this 14-horse field will race with 126 pounds, except for the filly Desert Ride, who will be 121. Fillies have an interesting history in the Queen's Plate, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow on the Paulick Report News Minute Queen's Plate edition.